Hey guys, so I just had phalloplasty about 2 months or so ago, and there were a lot of things that I did not expect or that were surprising in a good or bad way. So I made a list of things after phalloplasty that surprised me or that I didn't expect. So the first thing was the hanging heavy kind of feeling. So the phallus itself, when it hangs down, it kind of feels like it's tugging a little bit. And it was not something I was used to, having that kind of hanging feeling. It felt like it was going to fall off. It was a little bit heavy. Now I'm used to it, but it's definitely different when you go from not having that feeling to having that feeling. Just something to be aware of. A lot of people I know after the surgery are very conscious about it, feel like it's going to rip off, going to fall off. It's just, it's pretty secure. It's just an unpleasant feeling until you get used to it. The second thing is any kind of fast movement, running, jumping, even maybe jogging up the stairs, any kind of movement that would move your body up and down or side to side, moves the phallus up and down, side to side, and kind of hurts. So running, I've held my hand on my crotch just to kind of give some support. Kind of reminded me of like the days with a bra when you need to have that support, you can't run. Similar feeling. It's something I don't know how I'm gonna get used to, but I'm sure I will. Supportive underwear can probably help that. Just didn't expect it. The third thing is it does hurt when something hits the phallus. You can't feel, I don't have sensation yet, I'm still early on out, but it hurts. So I've had my girlfriend accidentally, her arm has landed, I'm like laying there, blankets up, arm's gone there by accident, pillows hit me, any kind of object that has put pressure even slightly on it is pain. So just to be aware, be safe around that area, kind of block it maybe. I don't know. The fourth thing is your stream, so your urine stream. It is very unpredictable. It can shoot out in any direction. This surprised me. Nobody really told me, and the first time I went to stand to pee, it went completely left. And I'm not talking like little veering left. I'm talking about shooting out sideways left. So be very careful. And it's unpredictable. So like one day it would be like out left, and then the other day it would be both directions, left and right. And then it could also be three different streams. But then the next time I went, it's straight down the center one stream. So it's kind of a gamble every time, and luckily I've had no issues in public when I've went to use urinals. No issues just in general. I kind of put my hand behind just in case it shoots backwards, because that has happened too. And I'm just very cautious. I can also shower, so like a shower head basically. It really depends, and it happens when you're healing. I don't know about if it happens after, but it's happened while I've been healing. The fifth thing is the scrotum deflates a lot. I knew there was swelling, but the swelling in the phallus went down for me pretty much after the first week, maybe first and a half. I thought the scrotum also went down because it was huge, it was swollen, it was bruised looking. It did deflate a lot, but then I thought I had reached, like, that's it, no more deflating. After a month, after I came home, I was like, this is where it's at. It's looking great. There we go. And then it just shriveled right up and deflated even more. And so now it's a lot smaller than it was originally. So when you think it's done, it might not be done. But the tissue did stretch out to what it was when it was swollen. So when you have the implants, there's still room. Just because it's tiny right now doesn't mean it won't fit the implants you want. It's just deflated because it's not swollen. The sixth thing, sleeping is hard. For some reason, I didn't think that sleeping would be difficult. I don't know why. you do have to sleep on your back, and you have to prop things up, and I'm the type of sleeper that I move a lot in my sleep. Can't really do that. You have to stay pretty still. I also sleep on my stomach. No, that's not something you want to do. And I can't sleep on my side very well. Anyways, I had very little sleep. I had to take sleeping medication. Now I can sleep on my stomach. I've found a way that it works, but I'm still very nervous, and when I move around a lot, I don't want to squish it. Might go away with time, but I can actually sleep now. The seventh thing, I didn't expect to be back feeling energetic, being able to do things as fast as I was. After the first week, first week, I was actually up and about most of the day. I wasn't laying in bed. I don't like laying in bed, so maybe I should have been laying a little bit longer, but I was mostly sitting. I'd walk out, walk around a little bit, sit down. And then when I got back here, I was able to go out during the day, so about a month after, I was able to go out, do what I needed to do. And now, at about 2 months, I could go back to work, so I didn't expect to be, I thought it was going to be like a 4-month haul or something. Number 8, walking was not as hard as I had thought it would be. I had heard people saying how difficult it was, and also in the pre-op package I got to walk after being in bed for 4 days. Some people have more troubles than others, not saying that it's easy for everyone. It wasn't easy, but it definitely wasn't as hard. I was able to stand up and, with some help, walk around. I think it wasn't that my legs weren't strong from laying in bed, it was the burning on the graft site on my leg that made it hard to walk. And then number 9, the length and girth changes. So I've heard for up to the first year, your phallus length and girth can change up to about 1 inch. You can lose or you can gain. I didn't think I was going to lose or gain anything, but I did. I've lost about 1 inch. I went from 5 down to 4, hoping to regain it. I've heard with gravity it can, and scar massage, so I'm starting to do those things. But it can go up and down, so don't panic. I've panicked, but don't panic. Number 10, random shooting nerve pains. After the first month, I thought, that's it, no more pain, I'm feeling good, until those started. It's just like, I don't know how else to describe it besides shooting pains. Just like little zaps. It's a good sign, but it doesn't feel nice. Then, number 11, bladder spasms. Didn't know what bladder spasms were. Didn't think I'd ever know until I knew. And they felt different. I had one, and it felt much different than the other one I had. One, it felt like I had a UTI. The other one, it just felt like a cramp. They can last different lengths of time. They can be short, they can be long. I had one that lasted a day, I had one that lasted 5 minutes. Number 12, sensation. Some people have sensation return 5 months, 10 months. Some people have it return pretty quick. I've heard of someone having it return like right after. But it's up to your own body and how it functions and how it heals. So it can return quickly or not. I didn't expect it to return. First, I was kind of impatient and I wanted to return quickly. But then I started to not expect it to return for about 5 months. But it started to return already. So I'm lucky there. The next thing is showering. I knew I would need some help, but I didn't expect I would need help for like the first 3 weeks to a month. I had to put a bag on my arm to cover it up, so when it was bandaged and healing, so that, can't really shower with one arm too easily, so I needed help. And number 14, clothes not fitting. For some reason, I didn't think about that, but when I got home and I tried on my shorts and my pants, it was way too tight in the pelvic region. And so I had to go get some new ones. I used to wear really skinny, tight jeans and shorts because that's what I was used to. and then now I need a little bit extra room. So, yeah. Anyways, that is my list of things I did not expect or surprises after phalloplasty.